What is up, Wisconsin? This is Raised in Wisco. I'm your host, Joel Clayfish, sitting alongside the one, the only
Ooh, our hands are up.
Danielle Fairman.
Whoa.
Why
Roller
wouldn't they?
coaster ride.
You guys have questions
Excitement's
already?
Up, the hands are up, eyes are closed, going over the dip at the Great American Eagle at Great America.
Did you ever do the giant drop?
Of course I did.
You did every single ride at Six Flags.
I did every ride at Six
Good.
Flags, back when it was called Marriott's Great America.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, well, you have a couple years to catch up to me, and you'll know what I was talking about.
What year was that?
Just
He took the horse and carriage, Danielle.
slow down, Chef Lawton. Slow down.
The longest ride was the carriage ride there.
The bumpiest ride, too. The roughest ride at the park was the carriage
All of the
ride.
rides were wooden then, Danielle.
All of them, every single one.
Says the horse
Pulled by a
lady who
mule.
voluntarily takes carriages places.
Yep.
Yes, it's
Just
wonderful.
remember that.
Just a saddle.
Wow, what a week. It's kind of crazy. Growing up, you dig back in your memories, you had these snow days where you just got mountains of snow. Well, for the past decade or so, we just haven't had that kind of snow. And this past week, we got hit with a wallop of a snowstorm.
14
here
inches in
the
2
Midwest.
days.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm actually excited about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's so pretty.
Oh.
I love the way the snow looks. What I
Agreed.
hate. Let's do pros and cons of snow. All right.
Christmas lights in the snow, perfect.
Christmas
Okay,
lights
yes,
are a
that's
pro,
beautiful.
and the snow on the trees and the glistening of the sun through the rays of the snow, casting prisms everywhere. Beautiful. Okay, now let's talk about the things. With
You guys
snow
ever
that
pull
suck.
60-pound bales of hay through 14 inches of snow?
Not
Isn't that what you have horses for?
That's not my weekly Wisco, if you're asking. That's for sure. Hey, I'm pretty excited about tonight, too, because we got a couple of really dorky guests. Look, I can't have... I'm
so
not even
true.
making it up. This is what they call themselves. I mean, Dean
But what's the
Sabel
word in
is
front
here.
of dork?
Well, we're going to get to that. That's called the build-up, Danielle.
build-up,
We
aw.
don't just automatically dive in all the
Danielle
time.
and I can't wait. We
So
want to hear it
excited.
now.
Dean Sabel is here, and his friend Todd Filter, and they are the Deer Dorks.
Cool.
They are the Deer Dorks. They're missing one.
We are missing one. We have a Mike also, Mike Tyler, but he sends his regards.
Okay, so
Oh,
there's 3 dorks.
He's coaching hockey tonight, so he couldn't be here. He's gonna be there for
what
the
a
kids.
dork.
For
Yeah.
the kids.
You guys are the triumvirate of dorks when it comes to deer hunting. We're going to get into that with them, but they've had some crazy, fascinating lives as well. We're going to talk about how they literally turned their corporate careers and their corporate lives into something they love and something this show loves, something that all of us on this panel have put our hearts and souls into, and that is in the outdoors of the great state of Wisconsin. And of course, fear not.
Oh.
The legendary French chef Ellie Lawton is here. We're going to do our recipe of the week and kind of a big announcement from Danielle coming up a little later in the show. Oh, don't look at me like you're surprised about that.
I don't know if I can do my recipe today.
Why?
What?
Because I have frostbite because Joel didn't shovel a pathway to the studio and I didn't get the memo, so I had to go knees deep through snow. Your beautiful snow.
How
Yeah,
rude.
well,
If I defrost by then, I'll do a
well,
recipe.
it sounds like dragging 14 tons of hay 7 miles uphill is harder than that.
And this is
So
why I
don't
can
feel
eat.
that bad.
That's why I can eat 4,000 calories a day.
Oh my!
Very true. Very true.
All I have to do to be ripped on is just show up. It's just that easy.
Next time, show up with your shovel, okay?
Wow.
Point
Are you
taken.
good? What's
Point
happening
taken,
over there?
Chef
Do I need to
Lawton.
separate
Well,
you
I have
two?
Do I
hole
need
in
to
the
go
knee of my
take a
pants.
time out and you guys can just
In
do
the
the show?
snowbank?
Is this
My-
your weekly Wisco? Wisco to our weekly Wisco.
Oh, mine's going to be
okay.
bad.
I'm
I
gonna-
decided. I'm taking
then
a
now you're
page
taking
out of
after
Danielle's
Danielle.
book. It's going to be bad.
I have life lessons.
Okay.
Happy accidents. I'm a Bob Ross.
All right. You do have happy accidents. I had the flu once and had a very unhappy accident.
oh dear. Oh, is that your weekly Wisco?
That is not my weekly Wisco.
It should be.
Oh my
I-
goodness.
We want details.
Oh my
What?
Nope, we
Who
really
are
don't.
you?
Hey,
Cool.
if you're just joining us for the first time on Raised in Wisco,
Sorry, not
listen,
sorry.
we love having you along for this ride. You're going to laugh. You're going to learn. We talk about the great outdoors of the state of Wisconsin, a state that is unrivaled anywhere else in the world with the things that you can do and the way you can participate in nature and how you can bring that field forage and fun inside to the dinner table and decor and clothing and everything else. You never know what you're going to get. We've got the Deer Dorks with us tonight. And I'm telling you, they call themselves that. I didn't come up with that.
I smile every time.
Yes, without further ado, I'm going to do my weekly Wisco, which actually is probably more somber than usual.
Oh.
Whoa.
As I talked about on last week's show, I shot a deer and had blood and a blood trail during the Wisconsin gun deer season. Had a professional
Drone?
the professional drone operator who you've heard on this show and learned about on this show, Nick Scafidi, spent hours and hours just working his tail off. And I want to give another shout out to Nick Scafidi. He really did a great job trying to find this deer and never did find it. And I will tell you, that was so disappointing to me
Yes.
that I lost really my zeal to hunt the rest of the gun deer season. I really kind of, and I'm going to explain why I think that's okay. That's okay because when you take a firearm or a bow into the field and you are going in pursuit of a live animal, understanding the gravity of taking the life of that to put that on the table or to use it in some other way is something that I don't think hunters should lose.
Correct.
And knowing that I still have that care for the fact that I attempted to take an animal to put on the table and never found that animal. And yes, nature uses all its resources, no doubt about it. But that was enough for me to say I didn't want to go out and try to shoot another buck. You're allowed one buck for the gun deer season. And I found a peace and a satisfaction with that. But that goes to the next part of my weekly Wisco, which is
it's a
I
twofer.
spent time scouting, and now with the snow on the ground, you can see the turkeys much better, and the geese much better, and the ducks much better.
But the Sunday is the last day of the season, the 7th.
Yeah, tomorrow is the last day
Heartbreaking.
of the
Yeah.
duck season, but
can't believe it's
late
over
goose
already.
continues.
It does.
It always goes in a flash. The duck
does.
season
And
really
turkey.
goes in a flash. Turkey will continue to, I think turkey continues to January. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then a lot throughout Wisconsin, you know, for our neighbors and new listeners on civic media stations throughout Michigan and Minnesota, for heaven's sakes, welcome. It's great having you here. For the darn sake, you know, it's great having a team of the Midwest folks listening to the show. It's great to have you
Is that
as
what
well.
we sound like?
And we
Never.
invite you to go to our Raised in Wisco Facebook page and follow us, make suggestions. You're going to see our recipes of the week and all the fun we have here on Raised in Wisco. And we love having you along. So welcome. Danielle, what do you got for your weekly Wisco?
My weekly Wisco is kind of boring. I love, so my sister Jennifer and I have a tradition of the first snow. But she moved 2 hours up north. So we did a Zoom call or a Snapchat call, and we both walked in the snow that we always do and looked at the Christmas lights. So we used to do that every single year
Okay.
since I was a kid. So that was mine. It was perfect. It was meant to be.
How is that boring? I think
because
that's
it's just
great.
walking in the snow in the woods and just it was part woods and part neighborhood. But
Did
just
you
on a
do it
Zoom
with
call.
a shotgun in your hand?
Unfortunately, no. It was dark.
Okay. Well, coyote hunting you can do all
Good.
hours.
That's
so.
definitely true. But yeah, no, that was my
I
weekly
think
Wisco. That was a
sounds
highlight.
good to me.
And then
Chef Lawton,
yeah,
what do you got?
What did I do?
you bailed a bunch
Bailed
of hay.
hay.
Walk through the snow.
Probably change the way you take care of your horses.
Well, you
it's
just want to do
cold.
my weekly
Oh,
Wisco
no.
for me?
My gosh.
Let's see here. I'm coming off I feel bad for saying this, Joel, after your very sad deer hunting story. But I had a fantastic deer hunt this year. I was blessed to have a 10-point buck. One of them was knocked off, so we'll say 9. Was a big, beautiful buck. Really beautiful shot. I hunted with my dad. We had a great time out in the woods. That's what it's all about. And yeah, I've been working on some new recipes with all the meat.
Oh my gosh, that is a great weekly Wisco.
The other half is the horses are alive and well.
Yay!
Oh, that's good. Was it an older deer that you shot?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then it had character and all that.
Oh yeah, it was the rack of this buck was very, very unique. It was low and very forward. He was super unique. He'd been in a lot of fights. His one ear was torn open. You could just tell he really lived a long, hardy life.
Oh, man, that's awesome. And he will finish by being nourishment on the table in some I am very certain are going to be creative, fun, awesome, easy recipes that we will be sharing here on Raised in Wisco, that's for sure. Guys, I don't mean to put you on the spot. Did you do anything amazing this weekend, Todd?
What I would have loved to do this weekend was get back up north and try to fill a few tags and fill my freezer, because we had, let's just call it a small freezer incident this summer that eliminated everything in there, including the elk that we might talk about later.
Goodness.
So, and I had to say back, it's a good thing I bought a landscape company just recently. Bad thing. That's first big snow of the year when we do snow removal. Hit this weekend.
Oh, wow.
So the first part of the weekend was snow prep, and then Sunday was a 16-hour snow day. I'll call it, with all of us out there doing about 100 properties. So that was, I guess, worth it. But again, what would I rather be doing? I'd rather be in the woods, rather be out in the outdoors.
Yeah,
but
for
I was in the outdoors, just not the right way.
But you suffered and learned, which you already know, the perils of being your own business owner.
A little bit, yeah. So you got to sacrifice, but boy, yeah, especially when I wanted to fill that freezer back up. So
do you deploy the Deer Dorks to help you with all that?
I could have. I probably should have, because I needed some help, but no, I didn't. Not this time around.
This time.
Well, that sounds good. Dean, what do you got? Did you do something fun in the outdoors of Wisconsin?
Yeah, I think a good one is Thanksgiving Day. So get together with the family, and I have a family of uncles and cousins, and we all hunt and sturgeon spear and go out west. And it was just nonstop during the Packer game, of course. It was nonstop hunting stories throughout the day. You know, catching up on things. A cousin had a great season, got a nice 10-pointer. And it was. I just look forward to that. Watch, especially with the game and having a little entertainment and catching up with the family on all the hunting stories.
Wonderful,
yes.
Wonderful.
Hunting stories around a dinner table or around the Packer game, or I got to say this now, or the Minnesota or the Detroit game. Because now we got Michigan and Minnesota listeners.
I'm actually excited about that.
I have to say about the team.
Sorry about that.
Whoa, slow down. I hope you mean about the listeners and not Detroit and Minnesota.
Well, what if I am?
Well, I guess that's okay too. They're all part of the original
She's feisty
teams
today, Joel. Watch out.
Why today has nothing to do with it?
It was that
you
nice.
Know that.
It's because I had a cold plunge before I came in the studio.
Oh boy. Well, hey, I can't wait to hear where Deer Dorks came from, what they're about, and what their experiences in the outdoors, and of course, our recipe of the week, which promises to be easy, fun, and delicious. I don't know about the fun part. Hey, this is Raised in Wisco. Raised in Wisco is your one-stop shop for everything in the great state of Wisconsin. And this is the time outdoors folks live for all year long. And we got snow, which lets you see the animals even better.
It does.
It's beautiful. However, it's a little cold. It gets cold now. I don't love like being out there in the freezing cold anymore. And I'm going to pull a line from one of my favorite stores in the world, Sherper's Outdoor Adventure Store. They say there's no such thing as bad weather, only inappropriate clothing.
Very true.
And I think that is, I used to think that was true. Now I just get freaking cold.
Dude, I have my Baffin boots that I live in during the winter.
Those are great.
I have my AKHG Alaskan hard gear jacket
that's
and
good
hat
stuff.
and scarf, and you came. I laid yesterday. I walked Bandit to the field and behind our house, and I just laid in the snow, letting the snow fall on me.
Okay.
On purpose.
Danielle, why does that sound
I
exactly
love the
like
snow.
something you would do?
I don't know.
That doesn't surprise me at all. For me, though, it's the carrying 100 pounds of gear to the middle of a field to set up a goose spread or set up a spread, and I'm sweating my rear end off, and then sitting there and about a half hour later freezing because I was sweating. That's the toughest part. But that now you've got a lot of this heated gear you can just turn on.
Heat it all the way.
Once you start getting a little chilly, you turn it on, and that kind of reinvigorates you. And
That's nice.
I still have yet to invest in those.
that I'm going to tell you that technology has come a long way. Dean has something to say about that.
Yeah, I have to admit, I've been dabbling in alpaca.
Alpaca.
yes.
I have alpaca socks. I love them.
I have an alpaca mattress and I love it.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah.
so then do you take the
do you
mattress
have
in
an
the
alpaca
outdoors?
mattress?
I do not have a mattress. I have,
Wow.
I have a hat and a couple pairs
We
of
didn't know
socks.
Chef
so-
Lon would be up upstage.
I got
in
excited because
mattress.
no,
I have an alpaca mattress. Well, I have an alpaca car.
I just got excited because alpaca, like seriously, Dean, you're onto something because the socks, everything is so much warmer. Alpaca's fantastic.
Yeah, really?
And can I say alpaca tastes fantastic as well?
Oh, really? I don't think I've eaten.
I will guarantee you though, after Dean's wife hears this broadcast, she will have an alpaca mattress ordered by probably the next day.
Dean,
And Dean knows it's 100%
I'll
true.
give you the link for it because it's fantastic.
Well, I don't have full alpaca gear, but next time I go hunting, alpaca some. It's
you
been a
did.
while till
I'm sure
the-
Jacob has that jotted
jokes
down
for a
already.
while.
Yeah, that's a dad joke.
Oh, this show is
own
full.
Hey, folks, if you're just joining us on Raised in Wisco on all your civic media stations, welcome along. And I'm going to tell you, if you're lucky enough hearing us live Saturdays at 11 o'clock on the 25 civic media stations, fantastic. But tell your friends, because you can listen to this show after it airs anytime you want on so many sources. Danielle, where can they hear Raised in Wisco?
All of these sources are, you can listen to us on Apple, you can listen to us on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, Civic Media. Just search for Raised in Wisco and it'll bring up Civic Media.
Yeah, if you want to have a good laugh or you want to make your day better, go hit it, listen to us, and hit our Facebook page, Raised in Wisco, and please follow us and give us your suggestions. We love that. Hey, tonight we're talking with two of the biggest dorks I've ever met. By their own admission, they call themselves the Deer Dorks.
Proud. I like it.
And no better time. We've got deer hunting throughout the state right now. We're in the end of the muzzleloader season.
Yes.
And the Metro subunits, they go till January with end of January for extended bow seasons.
Ooh.
Why are you guys called the Deer Dorks?
You can blame our wives. It's a simple answer.
Okay, so
Blame or thank.
we're hoping that they're not going to listen then.
They will. But no, the simple story is Dean and Mike were hockey coaches. My son played hockey. We're all hockey dads playing all together and got to be friends. And so when you're in these hockey tournaments and arenas and lots of long weekends, you get to find common ground. We become good friends over deer hunting, outdoors. And that was our topics of conversation completely all the time. So much so that I think our wives got completely annoyed by it. We go out personally outside of hockey too, and then they started calling us the Deer Dorks because all we do is talk about deer hunting, field prep, food plots, you name it, everything that goes into the whole experience. So that was where the origination was, and it's kind of spawned from there and kind of dovetailed into other stuff. But that's the origination.
Well, I have to say, Megan's lover, Dave, is going to listen to this, and he's going to be so mad that he is not here.
Megan,
oh, my goodness.
The official sommelier of Raised in Wisco, as you know, her lover, Dave, is addicted to game cam footage. So to know that the Deer Dorks were here, I think, could we make him?
Yeah, do you guys have a spot?
Could we make him an honorary Deer Dork?
I'm sure there's always room. It's a high mark. But
what are the dues?
Send us the application.
What are the don'ts?
It actually is probably quantity of deer cam picks is probably what the dues are, because we were just exchanging some right before I got the invite for the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, look at this. What coincidence. So
Oh, wow.
Well, something that fascinates me is that you guys have kind of turned your lives, you were telling me, Todd, you worked in corporate America, but you've kind of turned your life into the outdoors. you own a company now called Deer Solutions. How is it that you were able to do that? And was that that's kind of a risky move. As a person who makes a large portion of my living in the outdoors, it's not easy.
No, and honestly, it was sort of accidental, to be totally honest. Although the passion drove me to it, I was a corporate executive for the last 20 years, and I was entrenched in corporate America. I did very, very well for myself, but it just wears on you.
If you do say so yourself, Todd.
But anybody who's been in that world, knows it's taxing. So I had a great opportunity to step away from it, and it just so happened Deer Solution appeared before me. And when I say appear, it's a franchise, started in New Jersey. But it appeared through social media. And I think it was probably through my incessant searches and my profile and everything else going on that they really found me. And it drew my interest and my attention in. I bought into the franchise, and here I am.
Wonderful.
Yes, it was very weird when Todd was on there and their deer kept coming up in bikinis. Very strange. When
that was a different Deer Solution. That was.
We're going to hear more about that and more from the Deer Dorks. And Danielle's big announcement. And, of course, cooking with Chef Lawton on Raised in Wisco. Raised in Wisco is everything in the great outdoors of Wisconsin. My name is Joel Clayfish. I'm sitting alongside Danielle Fairman.
Hello.
The award-winning French culinarian Chef Ellie Lawton is here, and the Deer Dorks are with us today. If you're listening to us on Civic Media in any of the stations throughout Wisconsin, Michigan, or Minnesota, welcome. Love to have you here. Go to our Facebook page, Raised in Wisco. Make sure you sign up to follow us and listen to past shows, because you're going to say to yourself, how can I get more of this? It's so exciting. Today we're talking to the Deer Dorks, who essentially you guys have double lives.
Oh, you are.
Well, so did Batman.
Dean Sabel.
I mean, Batman did too. I mean, it's fine.
Are you Deer Man?
And Todd
Are
Filter.
you Deer Man?
I was just, I had to bite my tongue there for a second, because Todd was just comparing himself to Batman, I think.
Yeah, he's Deer Man.
He's Deer Man.
Surprised you didn't know that.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't make Dean Dork Man.
No.
Dean,
with Robin.
Yeah. There you go.
Perfect. Dean, you are kind of fascinating in your own right. I mean, we learned that Todd essentially came from corporate America, changed everything in his life to literally try to make a go of it financially with Deer Solutions, which helps. It's the opposite of what deer hunters want, frankly.
Keep the deer
and that's
away.
to keep deer away from your yard and your trees and the flowers. But you have a very different life than the outdoors as well. You do cybersecurity.
Correct. Yeah. So I do cybersecurity for medical devices and for GE Healthcare. And what we do basically is every day we are working to secure the product, and we have quite a little portfolio. All the little.
Is that for the proprietary nature of it, so people don't come in and steal the idea? Is that what's going on with the cybersecurity you're doing?
So what our focus on is the product itself. So when you have a device that's sitting in a hospital environment, we secure those products. So
Interesting.
So there's no data loss, there's no hacking, there's no messing around with
Wow.
the device itself. So
That's a very important job.
Yeah, it keeps us busy. Let's put it that way.
Todd needs to take over. Oh man.
I had an MRI yesterday, and it's weird because I thought of Dean, because I'm laying there in the tube, thankful the fact that nobody's going to kill me while I'm in this MRI because he's got it secured.
Dean was watching
that's
you.
so nice.
I did it.
Wait, whoa, slow down. I got an MRI coming up. Do I have to be worried about being killed in
Just
my
talk
MRI?
to Dean. Just talk to Dean.
Dean's got it under
Well,
control.
how can an
Trust
MRI
him.
kill you?
Well,
Somebody's gonna come in and mess with the waves, and it's gonna
guys,
fry
I don't think so. I don't. You're gonna be worrying a lot of people. Let's just pump the brakes here. Everybody, calm down.
All right.
Yeah, Joel, we got it all under control.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
Dean. Everybody, Dean has it under control. It is all good. Good Lord.
Dean, how on earth? I mean, my other job, I work for disability organizations and how they deal with the government. It's nothing to do with the outdoor. Well, actually, it does from time to time, but very different from the outdoors. Now, how was that you changed your hats from being cybersecurity, which is a very intense, I imagine, mathematical job, engineering astuteness is needed, and to become a deer dork?
Yeah, it was actually pretty easy.
Well, he used to coach hockey too. That's how you
there's not much of a stretch between a nerd and a dork, right?
Yeah, yeah. The cybersecurity isn't known for their macho-ness a lot. Either, so I'm right in the same ballpark. So.
Oh gosh! Well, I think this is the funniest episode we had.
I'm so stressed out from this MRI talk, you guys. I can't move on. I'm so stressed.
Oh my gosh!
I'm stressed but laughing.
Okay.
Oh goodness! I need something to eat.
I want to ask Todd how an entire industry built to keep deer away from things, how that contradicts with you trying to attract deer to you in the woods.
I can't with this.
Talk about scent control, because we actually drove here in what I call my deermobile, and there is a hint of that product in there.
Antlers.
He is deer man. He has a deer mobile.
And so
he's anti-cybersecurity for deer.
Yeah, and I have to be so careful. I'm so worried about having that scent come with me in the woods now. It's like I got to go and double shower and double everything because of that. But I will say it does come in handy, because from a repelling deer standpoint, I know how to attract deer. I've studied this forever, and I know deer behavior. So now,
how are we attracting the deer? What
was that?
Yeah,
how
give
are we
us your
attracting the
secrets,
deer? Yeah.
Todd.
Do you have a scent spray, deer man?
No, but it's deer movement, deer travel. It's just knowing how deer behave, that type of thing, and and educating even some of my customers too in terms of how they can change their landscape, their properties to help even migrate the deer in a different direction. On top of the fact that I can help protect their plants.
So you should do deer solution like in the day, and then deer solution at night.
Design.
Hunter, yeah.
Well, what happened
you
actually?
need to do a double
I've learned a ton in the last 6 years. So we have property up in Amherst, which is up by Stevens Point. And that was right in the zone in 2019 that the huge derechos went through, and it wiped out 2/3 of our property. So literally 2/3 of our property on the ground. But after that, I had a blank slate. And so with that blank slate, it allowed us to do a lot of creative things to help channel the deer, steer the deer, get our stand set up the right way, and then really kind of develop it in a way now that everything is 6 to 8 feet tall. The deer are patterned in a way. Not to say we're cheating, but we were able to quite literally shape how we wanted things to be. And so even just through that learning experience in the last 6 years of development, I picked up a lot of tips and tricks that I use both in the repellent side and especially in the in the hunting side. So
it was a blessing in disguise.
A little bit, yeah.
Deer Solutions is like everybody's relationship. Come be with me. No, get away. That is his life.
It's marriage. Yeah. It's like marriage.
And I get paid to get them to go away. So that's even better.
And it's wonderful. Yeah. You've got both sides of it. How wonderful.
Yeah.
The thing that actually interests me the most about that is we as human beings spend so much time trying to get our scent, our regular old scent off of us and blend in with nature when we go out. Todd's got the opposite. Todd's got that problem times 1,000 because he's working all day with repellent scents. Then he has to get back to his natural smelly human self and then reverse that in addition.
Those deer are getting conflicting messages.
In an ozone locker in
I
your
should.
house?
I own one. I should, though. I should just go in there.
Gosh.
I'm sure they don't rate it for humans, but we'll see.
We'll figure it out.
Well,
put share in there. You figure
That's
it out.
fantastic. Deer Solutions is the name of his business. If you want to look it up and check that out. And I'm going to tell you something. You're probably not going to like this, Todd. I'm going to tell you, if you hire him for Deer Solutions and you're a hunter, you can get his advice on that as well. So I think that sounds
there you
like, that
extra
sounds like
charge,
a pretty
of
good.
course.
Oh, no. That's just my free gift to you if you sign up.
That's
so kind.
his free gift with subscription.
Yeah.
That's how everything says
There you go.
now, right?
Exactly.
A free gift with subscription. Well, I want to change the topic here for a minute because Danielle Fairman and I have been cohorts in the outdoors for nearly 2 decades. We've done media together. We've hunted together. We've broken bread together. I would call us very good friends throughout all this. And as you've known her as the co-host of Raised in Wisco, back when it was Raised in the Shaw, and Danielle has had some very exciting things happening in her life that are going to allow her to change course a little bit. With that, I'm going to have Danielle explain what's on the horizon for her.
So where he is going with this is that I have made the decision to leave Raised in Wisco. So December 30th will be my last show. Oh, man, we were just laughing before this.
Let's go back to talking about. We all need an MRI now.
So there, like Joel was saying, I have a lot of things going on in my life. If people have been listening, I'm with Josh, and our life
Shout
is
out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh. Our life is evolving. We're doing great things together, and I'm happier than I ever have been.
So happy for you, Danielle.
Thank you. And then work has been giving me incredible opportunities to where I need to do full 100% attention on that because it's my career. I absolutely love Raised in Wisco. I absolutely love you guys. Like love LOVE,
love you.
not the LUV.
Yeah, that we don't do that around here.
But I feel like it's best for me to leave the show. So December 30th will be my last show of this year. And 2026 we'll start out with brand new Raised in Wisco and
Yes,
Yeah.
all the good things. But it's not going to be my last show. You're going to have to.
Oh, I
will be
guarantee
bombarding.
it's not going to be your last show.
Danielle, we're going to have you on for cooking segments.
Oh.
Because
Yes.
you are like getting crazy in the kitchen.
It's so weird.
Yes, and
I love
Danielle
it.
kind of breezed over this part, but I'm going to give her some credit because she's often leery to give herself some credit. Danielle will be receiving a large promotion at work, and she is going to have to be concentrating on that and putting all of her time into that. So
Congratulations,
but it's
Danielle.
not. It's not going to go without saying that it will be a loss, obviously, to me and to Raised in Wisco. But I also know there's no question in my mind that we will be, first of all, the door is always open here, obviously. Danielle will be back on the show. And I have a strange feeling once your life settles back into what it is that we will be working together in the media. And this week and the next couple weeks before Danielle's last show, we're going to highlight some of the great times that we've had on the show, in the media, on TV, and in the woods. We're going to have Fairman's farewell moments before we wrap things up here with Danielle. But I would be remiss if I didn't say how appreciated you've been and how hard you've worked and how much that we've all grown together in the time that we've spent together in the media and in the woods, Danielle. And I couldn't be happier for you. And I know I speak for the whole crew, including Jacob in the studio and Noah here in the fishbowl, when we say we wish nothing but the very best for you and are very excited about any guest appearances that you come back.
Maybe we could trick her into being a weekly guest. I mean, is that an option?
If you hadn't said tricker, she might. I bet she'd have gone along with
Just a random phone call every week, at a certain time.
Hey, Danielle.
I don't know if that would fly at work with her new responsibilities.
Maybe if you let me
but-
call your boss.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
You could write me a note.
Yeah. A permission slip.
Thank you.
Yeah, well,
We're so happy for you, Danielle.
we're
Thank
so
you.
very happy for you, Danielle, and of course, we're going to have some great memory moments here coming up, and
And we're going to keep making memories in the field.
Heck yeah.
yes, and don't forget that is what Raised in Wisco is about. It is about taking those who are everything from a novice hunter or a never hunter or fisherman or angler or kayaker or rock climber or camper, someone who's never done it, all the way through the expert. We've got expert panelists on this show. I learn every week.
Oh, absolutely.
And yes, I just turned 37, obviously.
Obvious.
And I'm still learning every day.
We're not the
it was
best
the
at math.
MRI.
Yeah.
And one of the best things.
Dean.
You'll be fine. I promise.
It's not the MRI I'm worried about.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
But this show really brings you to come full circle. It really brings you the ability to enjoy the outdoors of Wisconsin in every aspect. And there's nothing more exciting to me and nothing more that makes me happier than understanding how amazing being part of Wisconsin's outdoors are in every aspect and making that a part of your life. And the fact that you listen to us and hopefully expand your horizons makes me happier than you could know. Up next, the cooking segment on Raised in Wisco. Wisco! Thanks for joining us. My name's Joel Clayfish. I have the honor, the privilege, and the joy of steering this dinghy across the wildest oceans. Well, yeah, it was a joke. Like I'm on the ocean in a dinghy.
What do you want us to be, a cruise ship?
Sometimes I feel like if I just make fun of myself, then that'll lessen you guys making fun of me. Although I don't think that's
I always
the case.
thought we were a kayak with a slow leak.
I don't mind that either. I think that's pretty good too. Whatever kind of ship we're floating on, Danielle's my co-captain on it. Danielle Fairman and I have been together for a long time. And of course, Chef Ellie Lawton.
What, chef? What?
I'm just behind in an inner tube yelling, wait for me.
Okay, if you're behind in an inner tube,
You're in the Deermobile with Todd.
You're probably the only one who's going to survive because this ship's going down.
I'm doing cybersecurity with Dean.
Yeah,
I want to see what's up. And then at night, I'm doing the deer solutions.
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah.
Perfect. Hey, well, more importantly than sinking ships, what do we have on the horizon for this week's cooking segment?
Well, I have a fantastic venison recipe to share.
Perfect for the end of deer season.
But I put a little pressure on Danielle right before we started because she made a fantastic recipe from one of the hearts from her deer that she harvested.
Ooh.
And I would, number one, for Danielle to make this recipe blows my mind. For Danielle to eat this recipe really blows my mind. And for Danielle to say she loved it, I fell off my chair.
You did.
So I have asked her to share this recipe. So she will do that first, and then I'll follow and close out with mine.
But the best part about this, I was thinking that we could do it my version of this recipe.
Let's do your version.
But no, then you can say in your chef brain. Because I'm like, I need diced capers. What the world are capers? They're like tiny little weird looking peas.
Yeah.
How do you dice them? They're so small already.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, why am I dicing these capers?
No, Danielle, we don't dice the capers. No.
It says 1 tablespoon of diced capers.
I'm not going to dice them.
Well,
I love
did.
capers, so
I
I'm
love
gonna
capers.
I'm gonna throw them in whole, and I'm
I
gonna
didn't
add
know
like
what
more.
they
little
were.
teeny
I had to Google it. I was in Pick and Save, and I went on there and searched capers to see what aisle they were.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
Joel, did you ever think you'd hear Danielle say,
Not
"I'm in the
in a million.
grocery store looking for capers"?
Not in a million years, but I will tell you this. If you're in a bookstore and you look for capers, you're going to find something completely
different? Oh.
I love bookstores.
So we have our venison heart, 4 ounces.
Okay.
Danielle,
actually
what is
brought out
the
a
name of
scale.
this dish?
Oh, this is it's called the Nasty Bits.
Oh, good. That's
right.
not what we
It's
agreed on,
deer-
Danielle,
Okay.
before the show.
It's deer heart tartare.
Yes, yeah.
Deer heart tartare.
Yes.
All right. Perfect.
To some, it may be a little nasty, but it's fantastic.
If you Google this, I had to Pinterest the recipe. It is called the Nasty Bits deer heart.
We're going to
tartare.
post your recipe on the Facebook page.
So you have your fresh heart, venison or a beef, and then you have a squeeze of a lemon, and these weird things called capers. We're using a tablespoon of those. Some Worcestershire.
Good job, Danielle.
You said it perfectly.
I actually call it wart sauce because I can't pronounce it.
And this little S&P love, little salt and pepper.
I love
Mix
that.
it all together and get some Ritz crackers.
So
Ritz
the heart,
crackers, and
the
it's
heart
delicious.
you're chopping finely, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. You're
And do you let it
chopping this finely.
marinate in that
You
mixture?
probably should have. I did not.
And you ate
That's
it
okay.
raw? You ate this raw?
I ate it raw.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Danielle ate this
tartare
raw.
is.
I ate it raw.
Hey,
have you had either of you, Todd?
I've
Dean?
had raw, not raw heart though.
raw heart.
Yeah, that's
Well, that's what
Danielle.
carpaccio is, or that's what it is.
Yeah, you have to remove the
tartare.
tissue,
Yeah.
the fat around the heart chambers.
Yeah.
And then you get the nice, delicious fatty part. So get rid of all the nasty bits. You add the seasoning, so the S&P, the lemon, and you just
That's it.
like Joel said, you could let it marinate. It'd probably be a lot
game.
better. But it was gone.
I love
in
tartare.
minutes.
Heck
I
yeah,
love
Danielle.
carpaccio.
Me
I
too.
love
Bring it on.
vichyssoise, which is cold potato
Bless you.
soup, which has nothing to do with anything. I love all the raw marinated stuff. I love it. Sounds
was
delicious.
Let's talk
time.
about cooked versions.
All right, let's hear it.
So the recipe for today, we are doing a venison ragu.
Oh,
So a ragu is a slow simmered, beautiful, thick, dark Italian sauce over parpadelle noodles. Danielle, jot that down.
Parpadelle.
Yeah.
What is that
So
like?
those are the long noodles that are flat and about like maybe a half an inch wide. They're super wide and flat. So
Okay.
why
oh,
that?
the ones that you use in chicken soup.
Sure. Yes.
Sure.
Exactly. Yes.
Those.
So why those work so well is because this thick, dark sauce coats those noodles really, really, really well. So use that when you use this recipe. So you're going to start out with 2 pounds of a roast. So I use venison roast, fresh from my deer that I got. Some salt and pepper, some olive oil, garlic cloves, onions, carrots, celery, crushed canned tomatoes, a little tomato paste. You're going to have some beef bouillon cubes, red wine, and Megan Salazar can suggest a red wine to use. Water, dried thyme, and bay leaves. That's it. You're going to cook that all together for about 2 hours. You're going to simmer that. I'll put the instructions on searing the meat before you simmer it, but you simmer that till the meat falls apart. You have this beautiful, beautiful sauce that it makes. You throw the pasta in there, and you're done.
It sounds delicious.
It's
the pasta noodles cook right in the mixture.
So with this dish, I cook the pasta al dente, so it's still.
So it's got a little room to grow.
Yep, yep. And then at the last minute or two, you're going to throw the pasta in with the sauce and let it kind of finish cooking, and it'll naturally thicken up a little bit, and you'll have this beautiful, beautiful dish. You'll knock everybody's socks off with it.
I love
Sounds
bolognese, and that sounds like a venison
Yes,
bolognese. So.
exactly.
Ooh,
Yes.
Yes.
Same ballpark.
I'm Italian, so I love all of it.
Yeah, that's what we have.
I always tell people my favorite Italian food is Mexican food. So I love it. I love it all. I love all the food. You're going to hear about food and everything in the great outdoors, the great state of Wisconsin. We will see you next week. I'm Joel Clayfish. That's Danielle Fairman. Chef Lawton's here. Todd and Dean on Raised in Wisco.